Anyway, so let's dive into that. Since we're still up north, maybe okay. Well, I know Tiara will not really. Um,
Maybe what
no,
what is this?
she
What are you
wouldn't be
inviting me for
with
now?
these people. No, she wouldn't be with these people. So the Sheik.
Can't be too sure, Mr. Fama. Okay, my head.
We've noticed actually.
Oh, look at this
You should have said something since you just kept quiet. See me thinking I was deceiving people, but I'm glad you noticed. You should have
Anyway,
said something early.
so Sheikh Yahya Jingir. I hope not really. If I got that last part, I don't know. Please correct me. Sheikh Yahya
Mm-hmm.
Jingir. Yeah, his take on the Muslim ticket. Everybody can have their take, but mine is with the fact that he's like Christians in Nigeria would, if we don't go for this Muslim ticket, the Christians would think that they are more than us. And you had the Kano State governor and some other this Kano State and some other dignitaries saying that we have to endorse this Muslim ticket so that the Christians will not believe they outnumber us. You know, there are times you listen to Nigeria's story or commentary and you wonder what brought us this far. In 2026, we're still actively pushing divisiveness instead of trying to unite one way or the other. Maybe it's a fairy tale or my head is stuck in the clouds. But in 2026, with a state governor in with state governor present, you actually spewing divisiveness from the pulpit via religion. I don't know. What do you have to say, Smokey?
Follow-up question: Do you disagree?
Do I
I
what?
will add to that. Can I
Do we
add to that?
disagree?
Disagree with
Let me
regards to
add
what?
to that to make
No.
the
So the question that he was said that if we don't go for the Muslim tickets, the Christians would think they are more than us. Do we disagree
let me add to
that the
this
Muslims are not
pot
more
of
than
soup.
us?
Let me add
Okay.
to this pot of soup. So today, another Muslim cleric in support of Sheikh Jingir said that it is better to live to suffer under a Muslim ticket than to live in enjoyment under a Christian Muslim ticket. That's what uh, another imam or sheikh or whatever said in and this just to add to this, somebody came and reinforced. If you're saying that, oh, you find what he said offensive or annoying, somebody came and reinforced it today.
Yeah, but our discussion or how it was framed was if you were the supreme leader of Nigeria, how would you tackle this?
Now, so let's go back to where we just came from. Their cultural and their value system and everything. Have you noticed that nobody has touched this tiger's tail?
That's what I've said. So if you with the
As
headphones, Smokey, were the supreme leader of Nigeria, as
um,
Nigeria is, but you're the supreme leader and you have all the powers, how would you handle this?
I will speak against religious intolerance. I will speak against it. I won't say it. I will send one of my cat's paws out there to say that we are
No, you can
one.
Why,
do anything.
if
You
you're
can
the
do anything.
supreme
Yeah.
Just
leader, why are you
Ye-
sending a cat
Oh
for?
why is why?
no, because think about it.
Obviously,
If you are
it's one of the laws of power. Now. Don't do it yourself. You
so
make
think
use of the
about it.
cat's paw.
You
Not
are
SU leader, not SU leader.
Thank you.
Supreme
You are supreme
is
leader,
is
ultimate
spelled
leader.
out in
So,
full.
but the thing is,
Hmm.
supreme leader has qualifications. Me as supreme leader, I will come out and probably speak against it. Supreme leader in King Jong Un's guys, right? But
Hmm.
Uncle in Asoro, Baba, Ahmad, he's a Muslim, and Kanu's
Hmm.
votes are important to him.
Mm-hmm.
So he will pretend like he didn't hear that. He's doing the
Mm-hmm.
politically expedient thing.
Politically
Like,
right thing. Mm-hmm.
I don't address it, leave the matter. Because you need Kano's votes. And you're seeing what's happening in Kano. And the governor is APC. So you'll be like, you won't say, but if a cardinal, who is a cardinal? The cardinal comes out and speaks, you will send your attack dogs. Because those ones, we know how to handle them. That's what's playing out. On a personal level, if I was supreme leader, knowing that this is a multicultural, multi-religious country, I would say no. This country belongs to us all, whether you're Christian, Muslim, traditional worshiper, Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, whatever, do Efik. I will speak for the unity of this country. This country belongs to us all. This is not a competition about those days are gone. The British came and upturned everything, upturned every kingdom and every religion. They still exist in their present form, but this fight for supremacy ended when the British came and enslaved and colonized all of us. So right now, there is in this present day Nigeria, we shouldn't be talking about which religion is has more number or which one is the real one or the fake one. Or, respect everybody so that it will be reciprocal onto you. That's my take.
If I were supreme leader, I'll shut down all this religion in Nigeria. Like you people are all crazy. No religion.
You want
Let
jihad?
everybody go and
You want
rest.
jihad to pop up on your
Yes.
head?
Do you know
And
the
I'll
meaning of
crush
no
the
religion?
I'll crush I will yes.
There will be ethics. There
What's
will be
what
morals.
there will wait now. No. There'll be
Don't be
laws.
morality.
There won't be, but there'll
There'll
be
be
laws, but there won't be
laws.
morals, and there won't be
There'll be
ethics.
laws. There'll be laws. If you run foul of the law, then you're in trouble. But all this church, that must shut down until all of us have sense. Until like 30 years of just going with laws. Then after if you're happy with doing some religion, that's fine. But for 30 straight years, as long as I'm on the throne, none of that nonsense. Nobody. If anybody that tests will be crushed fully. But yeah, I'm telling you, so that we can all see road. Because the thing is not allowing anybody, it's not allowing people see road. It's not allowing people reason properly. People get so invested in their religion, get so into it, and they say things that ordinarily, when if they were not from that religion, they'd be like, dude, what
Will
are you
not be
saying? Does
that
this even make
tolerant.
sense to you? Does this even make sense to you? So
But
as people cannot, yeah, as people cannot use it wisely, let's all forfeit it until such a time
yeah,
that at my own pleasure, I say we can bring this back.
me, I feel
But
like
in today's Nigeria, I agree. If you were the, that's a hot potato, you would not touch it. You just do as right, pretend like you did not see it, because the consequences of talking about it or going against it, we've seen. I mean, they unalived somebody tweeted as soon as they what the guy had to delete it straight. So it bees like that. So yeah, that's me.
yeah, like me, I feel because of the election next year, you're going to hear a lot more. These kinds of things, these divisive, polarizing takes from prominent people will become more and more and will ramp up until it's a fever pitch around 2027, because this is the way that you divide people politically according to religious, cultural, tribal, and all those lines. So this is going to ramp up. These guys just saying what they've always used
So it's a
for
ploy and
millennia.
it's just gonna continue.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to continue, and it's not just it's a ploy that has worked very well. in the past. So it will continue to be used. So you shouldn't
Get
be
angst.
be surprised at these kinds of things. It's going to pop up even in more savage ways. So, but my thing is the fact, because this administration is a Muslim ticket, and so like Smokey said, politically it's expedient to not say anything against what you've benefited from. The current administration can't say anything about it. But if I was supreme leader, I would go take everything back to how it was or how it should have been, how it actually is supposed to be in Nigeria's books, which is Christian, Muslim. You get, like, there was actually, I think it's in law
A
that you can't
dichotomy.
have a Muslim or a Christian ticket or something like that. There was
No,
some
it's
kind
not.
of
It's not in any
framework.
law.
It's
It's
not in
not
No,
the
it's
in
law.
not
the
in
law.
any law.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, I
It's a
don't know. That's
gentleman's
what I would do.
agreement.
I would say
It's
if
just
this
it's
Yeah,
were
just
to
what
happen,
people it's just what people agreed should be the norm. Just the unwritten agreement,
based on
basically.
what the country is.
exactly. Any supreme leader,
But
well, if I
Nigeria
was
is
supreme leader, I
a
would say
secular country
you must.
constitutionally. So we are
Uh,
secular, no religion per se.
but the reality,
But we
our
are not
reality is that
irreligious.
yes, exactly. So our reality is that we are religious. So that means for politics, you have to bring a framework into our politics that caters to each religion. So whatever, if I was supreme leader, what I would do is what are the amounts of religions? Then there's going to be some kind of quota system so it rotates. That's the simple
Hmm?
solution.
Another thing is we tend to say Christian and Muslim. Nigeria is one third Christian, one third Muslim, probably one third agnostic,
ATR.
No, that's
Uh,
not true.
atheist,
It's
atheist
fifty
ATR.
six
slash.
percent
traditional
Muslim.
herbalist
No,
person.
no, no, that's good. Hear me out. Let me finish that. I'm saying one third Muslim, one third Christian, and the other one third is atheist, agnostic slash traditional religion.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not what the statistics says. Statistics says that 50 to 56% of Nigerians are Muslim. So they are already more
Who
than
gave
half.
this certain who gave
No,
this?
but like
Where
we've
where
always
where
known that Muslims have always been
no,
like a higher population.
we've not known this.
Oh,
We've not
I'm
Well,
known
tired
this.
of this conversation.
this
Oh,
growing.
which country do you
This
people
is
live in? I'm
well.
beginning to
This is
think
where
that I
me.
grew up in a different
This is
country.
where this is from. The more I know, the more I kind of disagree with that statistic. So there's this growing up a lot. Although I wasn't part of it per se because I had privilege to read some stuff as a baby, as a young guy. There's this, and because of classmates I had, because I went to my class, my primary school was an Air Force primary school, so we had kids from the north a lot in my school. So you get to know, okay, this person's from Plateau, this from Gongola, this one's from Benue back in the day. So we now know that we knew then that
He
some
says
people,
Gongola, showing his
yes,
age.
if you know Gongola, yeah, I just revealed my age. If you know Gongola State, then or Bendel State, then I suspect you. But yeah, you find out that some people are not everybody who's a northerner is a Christian. There's is a Muslim.
It's a
There's
Muslim.
so many northern Christians, and there are
Yeah.
way more of them than the
That
umbrella
was
and
initially
blanket.
let on.
Yes, they are
Mhm.
way, and they are in places. There are Christians in Sokoto and Bauchi and Gombe and probably not Kano and Katsina, but they're in every other corner
In Kano,
of
no,
the
no,
north.
Katsina. So
So
no, but like
that it's a
when they did that
misnomer.
statistic,
It's a
no, it's not.
misnomer to
When they
say
did
that
statistics, they didn't say it was
even the north
Northerners
is
and
not.
Muslim.
Yeah.
Except you don't believe that we're at 250 million people because there was a census, and on the census card that year, when I was a baby, religion was one of the things that was considered, and that's how they got that number. So it's not like anybody's putting it out of their ass and just be like,
I'm.
"Oh,
I
all
well.
Northerners are Muslims."
I'm not. I'm not.
If
I
you
even.
believe censuses,
Well,
If you
yeah.
don't, then we're not 250 million people, I'll be 220 million people
We
because you
might.
cannot pick the one that favor you and now drop the one that does
We are
not favor
not.
you in the
We
same
are.
census.
We're
We are
not even
not.
up to 250 million.
according to the books, yes.
We might be more. We might be less. Let's do a
But
census ASAP
but
and know where we really are.
it's never. So the
It's
thing is
expensive.
this. So another thing is this. A lot of political people have come out in the past and said, you see, that census data we have is bullshit. People have said it, whether it's
Yeah,
true,
but that's the
whether
data
it's
we have.
not true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
That's what
doesn't
I'm saying.
matter. That's what you have.
That's what I'm saying. That whether it's true, whether it's not true. But one thing that you kind of need to understand is it keeps going back to this. I almost regret that it keeps going back to this. But when Nigeria got its independence, right? The 5 years leading up to that, or is it 10 years leading up to that, there are specific things that happened, like the amalgamation, right? And
Mhm.
I don't want to catch flack for this, so I'm going to be a little bit um spacey with what I'm
Circumspect.
saying. So my thing is, my understanding of that research or history is that the thinking, that the writing that came out from the British rulers that were administering Nigeria as a whole at that time was of the opinion that they had more control of the feudal north. And so they had less control of the south, right? But the amalgamation was to put the two in a bucket that they can administer by empowering the north over the
Mhm.
group, over the bucket, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if you, whether you believe that or not, I'm just saying this is the thinking out there. So
Mm-hmm.
if that is the case, and you're now building a political system of a Republican political system, or what's the political system that we're doing, where
Yeah,
there's
Federal.
federalism.
representative government, there's this, so a census counts. You have more people that gives you the control to make a decision in the Senate or in the House of Assembly. You need more representatives of the people.
Yeah.
Then
Mhm.
that's where you can now see how a census is very important in.
But okay, but even if you
Then
remove the
you
census,
have,
right?
if when you have
Also,
more people, you have
because
more local governments, and when you have
yeah, I
more
agree.
local
I agree.
governments, you have more
Mm-hmm,
allocation
If
mm-hmm,
we go
and
back
more
to the
money.
previous arguments that we were having about why the North is not westernized educated, or they don't have Western education.
mm-hmm,
Part of Western education, as we know from the survey in the West, in North America, and in um, G7s, the more education, I mean, the more educated the people, the less children you give birth to. Do you agree? The more
Mhm.
Western education you have, the less likelihood that the amount of children you give birth to will be more. If you're going by that,
Yeah.
just by that argument alone, you will now, except you don't agree, you don't agree with your previous argument that they are not educated or they don't have Western education. There is no way you are going to win that population battle as the Southerner if you believe that most of you are educated. There's
There's
no
also
argument.
there's
why
also
you can't make that correlation immediately, because
Why can't I?
in in places like the South, in places like Benue,
Mhm.
with even with education, even with Southern Christianity, they were having kids like rabbits,
Yeah, but
having
that's
kids
like
like
in two
rabbits.
states, as against a lot of 19
What are you
states where you
calling
are
kids
assuming,
rabbits now?
yeah, as you are
No,
saying that
sorry,
they
sorry,
are
sorry,
not educated.
sorry about that.
Yeah. So obviously, like if you're going by that, you know how many children the people do be giving birth to in
ITs.
Kaduna or in Kano? Because you know Benue, because it's a thing. If you go to, it's not even what Benue people are having as children. It's a very normal beginning starter pack family in Kaduna.
Ah,
Like, oh, you have nine
Starter
children.
pack.
That's starter pack.
starter
Oh.
pack. Oh my God.
See,
Truth, but
it's
sad.
not a end of family plan. No, no, that's the beginning of I have a small family. That's the definition. Okay, so no, I don't. If you
Well,
really think about it, even if you remove sensors, remove the intelligence, they have the
but
numbers. Don't lie to
but
yourself. They
but
have the numbers.
okay. So at the same time, let me give you a counter argument to that.
I don't
At
know.
the same time that they are giving more birth to babies, they
Mm.
also have higher
Mortality
what
rate.
they call those things, mortality.
Mortality.
I don't think that
Many of
Do you
us
mortality
are
get it?
rate
dying. Good
moves
result
Higher,
is not living
lower
moves
long.
that
lower
needle.
health what they call
That's
Worse
it.
not true.
health
I have a
outcomes.
counter argument to that. Yes, they might have
Yeah,
worse health outcomes, but unfortunately, because oil and other things, other development, civilization happens in the south, it also impacts your ability to stay alive. So people in the south now, most of them are having cancer issues. A lot of them are having defects in birth because of what is happening in that environment. So if you're going by, oh, because they have, maybe at birth, yes, but they have cleaner air. They have food that they actually farm, not
but,
food that was
but
produced from ShopRite supermarkets that you don't know where it's from.
another an argument against what you're saying is in depending on the climate of the region, you would expect to find fewer people in places where land is more arid or more Sahelian and all that, as compared to where there's more lush vegetation and all that. So,
that's the point. That's another point.
Yeah, but
so
the
you
people
can't
that are
tell
living
me
in the
that there are more
location
people
are
hanging.
educated and they are not interested in giving birth. Okay, that's just
Somebody told you
there's
last
no
week.
space.
Somebody gave you his theory last week that when there's no light, whether you're educated or not, they go in at 7 p.m., do what they do, and come out 9 months later. He told you last week,
Yes, they
When,
do.
Mr.
there's
Fayose, the scientist.
when there's no light for recreation, procreation
Exactly.
becomes the
And I
recreation.
think
The
we're also
recreation.
assuming that the Sahel is a complete arid land. It's not though. It's more like
I
a savanna. Like the
I
northern Nigeria is not a Sahel. It's more Sahel.
Yes.
yeah,
So
I
there is
kind of
actually
agree.
sources
I kind
to
of
eat.
so this population argument, right? I used to be of the notion that people closer to the sea, like cities close to the sea, are more populated. But I want to link. I kind of feel like in this age of technology, population density maps kind of show a different picture. You know that northern Nigeria is more, the distance between Sokoto and Maiduguri is way farther
Vast.
than the
Mhm.
west. You know, there is vast landmass spread all over the map. So
Yes.
yes, even though it shows that Lagos and Ibadan, the south is dense, right?
Fencing the size of the
Yes,
land.
yes, not actually mean that.
Already.
Oh,
Uh,
is we're out
yeah,
to know
it's a
with
proper
his
census.
census,
And those
which,
census are even concept.
well,
No. I don't know what
Not
people
not
want.
APC, not that kind of census where they'll say one,
one,
two,
two.
fifty two,
We've seen
hundred,
people count before.
five
Now we've seen people
million.
count. So
Uh-huh. Maybe we have
imagine
a
using
counting problem.
exactly using those primaries as a as a counting issue.
Yardstick.
Are you going to want to Jerry
This
counting
census was
yardstick? One,
2006.
two, and we've improved in the
When was the
counting,
last
and you saw
census?
it there.
When was the last census?
2006.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This information we're using is from 2006. It might have changed now. It might
I
That's
have a
I
point.
don't
two
think we're up
However,
to
decades.
the
I don't
250
think it's
information
million.
that
changing
we
that
do,
much. 2 decades.
I don't think we're up to 250 million, but what do I know? I'm
what do
just
we know?
going on
It's
vibes.
just like
Yeah, I'm just
India will
going
say
on
they're not
vibes.
really up to
We're
1.8 billion.
almost out
Again,
of
how do
time
you know?
again, Jai. Are we
Yeah,
going
we're
to talk
just going
about
on
South
vibes.
Africa? I want to
What
hear
happened to South
South Africa.
Africa?
Well,
It's,
you can talk about it now. This
The
will be
Yes,
link,
sir.
the link
yeah.
that it's not Tiara that put that link about
yes.
It's
registration,
demanding
repatriation.
18 million. Mhm.
See,
I
South
think,
Africa is
Nigerians, we know
under.
people.
Those people are
go
mad.
on.
They are moving mad. They are moving mad right now, and somebody needs to bring out the whip and just whip them squarely, publicly, because I was doing research about
It's
this
an
thing.
insult.
There's no legal framework for this thing. It's never been done. You can't. Nobody has ever been dumb enough to come out, start a policy internally, and then come out and start billing other countries. Like you have to ask
If
yourself
the
that
thing is,
if it was not
if
a
yeah, go ahead.
complete oath that is in the leadership in South Africa right now, then that means this is not by mistake. Like these people are trying because the direct result what is happening is alienating, is putting this
Yeah,
uniting
wedge.
African countries. Yeah.
The thing
So
is, an
No, it's
election. They
just
have an
them though.
election coming up.
It's just them,
They
man.
that
have
they
an
have an
election coming
election
up.
coming up.
No,
So they need
they need Ramaphosa. There's an election coming up, so
so they
he's
need
trying
the
to
optics.
say some populist things so that he can get you. Other Africans are not going to vote for him. He doesn't need your votes, so he needs
So you're just
the
going to
populist
destroy
votes.
your
So
international diplomatic
he'll
standing.
he'll beg
Uh-huh.
later. Now he'll beg later. I say sorry,
You'll be
sorry
fine.
guys, sorry.
Even
And
the last thing they've not even discussed it before. Yeah, assuming that all of them don't know
Yeah,
what
because
to do.
even Ghana, but
You must
Ghana
be
didn't
as
even they just did like pay this guy no man.
Ghana
I mean,
shut that shit down.
Down straight or they like
I mean,
The Nigerian diplomats, they say
we're
we didn't receive this
talking
thing. It's
posturing.
so silly. Like, so, okay, so now if they say, oh, you didn't receive it, Abi, okay, one moment.
we did see it now. Do you put
and
are you
they
did you check
send
it on
it.
my eye? I did see it.
And if they show you, say, see, it's
I did not
received.
see it.
Two
You sent
ticks.
it. I did not see
Two
it.
ticks.
Okay. But you sent it. I did not see it.
Ah, God.
see, all you have to do is look. All you have to do is look at Nigeria and Ghana. Ghana chased the Nigerians. Nigeria chased the Ghanaians. Oh, it's water under the bridge now. After some time, you will be fine. So that's what the guy is banking on.
Are we
That's
fine? Ghana and Nigeria.
Yeah, we're fine.
Where is it
we're
Jollof?
fine now.
We're
Are you
fine.
being fine? It's just jollof. Maybe we're talking
We're
about.
not
You're
that
fine.
fine.
Why are you not
We're
fine?
fine.
Yeah,
We're
maybe
fine.
we're doing well.
But we're good, I
Doing
guess.
very well. Yeah, we're good. We don't have any
Yeah.
political tension. We're good.
Yeah, that's true. We just bounce.
SA,
Yeah, just
SA
bounce.
Sha moving madman. I don't even
They
understand.
are moving
Yeah, they are
mad and
disrespecting
having
us.
the
That's
cheek.
what it is.
But then again,
Because people do respect yourselves.
yes,
Mm.
Because people do
yes.
We
respect
didn't
yourself. If your
retaliate well
country,
enough. Yeah, we didn't
No, it's not a
retaliate
matter
if
of
your
well.
retaliating. If your country is
success is the
okay,
best form of retaliation. If your country is successful, it'd be like imagine if they had chased Emirati folk. People will say, why am I looking for in your smelly country? Are you all right? Just go. Do you get my point?
why are you going
But,
as far as Emirati folk?
what am I
Can they
going there
chase
for?
Egyptians? They
Yes,
didn't
they
see
can.
Egyptians there.
No, they can.
Why
Don't
did they not?
worry.
Why
Oh
is it
no,
South
only
you
black people
can't.
Africa's
they
You
are
can't. No,
chasing
my
economy
now?
is
point
better
is
than Egypt
you can
economy.
do what
No,
you
but
want. You can do
Egyptians go
whatever you
to
want.
they go to the Gulf. They don't come to South Africa. But
No,
that being
I'm saying
said,
that even if they
South
do, they don't.
Africans
Yeah,
don't go anywhere really.
they
They are
do.
not. No, they don't.
Which one now? The
Well,
white South
not as much
Africans or
as
the
other
black South
people.
Black, well,
Africans?
not black. You don't see many black South Africans on this side. The way
Me,
you
I
see
do.
Nigerians, you do. Where
I do. In everywhere I've been to, I've seen a lot of South Africans. A
black
lot.
South
Yeah,
Africans?
I worked in
Yes.
a South
And
African
white
Really?
South
country, so
Africans.
I know
Abeg,
a
tell me where
lot of
that
them.
place is. I want to come there.
What do you want carry and do?
No, I want to see for myself.
Even your trillionaire, I know before South Africa in become.
That's a
No,
white guy
well,
now.
that,
Saying
so
black South
It's
African.
West Africa.
compared to how you see Nigerians, Ghanaians, other West
Again,
Africans.
Zimbabweans.
Nigeria has 250 million. It's like saying that, oh, you see more alien people than
How
you
about
see people
Ghanaians?
from
How about
Indonesia.
Ghanaians? How about Ghanaians?
Ghanaians are 40 million.
Zimbabweans.
Yeah,
Again,
how many are South Africans?
I've seen a lot of South Africans.
There are
Maybe
more
you haven't.
I'm saying that there are more South Africans than Ghanaians, but you see more Ghanaians than South
Than
Africans.
Zimbabweans, and I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
Zimbabweans die.
So I kind
I
of
have not seen any. I've not seen any South African.
I kind
Yeah,
of feel that
Are you serious?
their economy is good for them, so they don't even feel that need to emigrate to any place.
Fair. Fair.
Well, now who they look for something they
Good luck
travel.
for them.
Who they look for something they
Okay.
you
travel.
people should fix your
Go
I don't
fix your
go
see
country,
beg,
and
go
nobody will.
beg and
You
that's
fix
people
your
just
don't
it.
have
country.
It's a damn
electricity, so
country.
At all, you don't have this thing. You are busy marrying women.
Ah,
you don't have
during that
electricity.
Abeg-I-Stan period when they were roasting Nigeria, it was tough for Twitter.
It was
It was
denying.
tough. Do you see? There was one picture somebody put of I think it was the desert where there's a pink fridge, and it's always stocked. And they're like any traveler can just grab a drink and go. Those crooks say, if it's in Nigeria, first of all, there'll be no light to power it. Second of all, somebody would have moved the fridge.
Normal
And they
now.
were daggers to my heart because
It's true.
it's so true.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
so true. So
Sorry.
true.
But again,
Baby.
it's a function of how many people you people are. That's the same thing that will happen in China. That's the same thing that will happen in India. If you had too many people in a place struggling for resources, that would always be a problem.
You say it will happen in China.
You would. Like they will move the fridge. They will move it. Leave it. Leave it. You know what? Leave the
Yeah.
fridge. They will move it for you. Leave
Okay.
it. Leave it
Okay.
in Bangladesh. Let me know why you come back and buy it.
No, Bangladesh
Bangladesh is
is
like
Again,
us now.
they
Bangladesh is
are
like
no, but like
Nigeria
the
they're
now.
more
poor.
people you have, the higher your chances of crime. Like it's like carrying a fridge now, leaving a full stock fridge and going to leave it in Atlanta Midtown. You can't find the fridge there. You're not gonna find
Mm,
it. They're going to move it. They will move it for
mm.
you. So
That
again, the
was
function
interesting.
of population density. I don't think you should feel hot that they said that about Nigerians.
How about the lights? That there will be no light
Though
to
I don't
power the
think
fridge.
that thing was about a fridge though.
Yeah, even the lights, people are just 30 million people. Your problems are not plenty.
you should have thick skin by now, man.
Yeah, the
Anything,
problems are not
any
plenty now.
You
Yeah,
have thick
even
skin, but
India
when
does
they
not have electricity.
when they tag you Abeg-I-Stan and there are pictures and videos of show
It's good
love,
for you.
Abeg.
Proof.
It's
Oh,
good for
Proof.
you.
oh,
And
oh, it was tough. It was tough living through
no,
that
but
Sorry,
period.
that
I
but
sorry,
that
sorry.
thing must
swear.
have touched for them to know I beg. Was it that guy
Show
was
You know
from
there was an
love.
Namibia,
Abeg app.
right?
No, there
Eh?
was an Abeg app. That's where that Abeg-I-Stan came. There's an Abeg app.
No, the Abeg
Ah,
app was for I think it was money transfer. That was
Piggyvest.
that was where something like that. No, it wasn't Piggyvest.
Yeah,
It
two
was
guess. Okay.
that was where this your guy was came out from now. Where
Hey,
he was,
hey,
where
hey,
he
leave
blew up.
me.
Yeah,
Remove
they.
me.
But I don't even think I think we coined Abeg-I-Stan for us
No,
for ourselves to yab
no, no, no,
Lagos first
no,
before they
no, no,
did.
no, no, no,
nope,
Yeah,
nope.
yeah,
No,
no, no,
it was
no,
the
yeah.
no, no.
Namibian
I
guy.
think
No, not us. So
It was during the
uh,
Twitter war that they put
it
put
came
that
up
tag on folk.
with the coat of
You
arms and
people should own
everything.
it. You people should own it. Change
it's
your
ours. It's
your
ours.
profile
It's
to
ours.
Abeg-I-Stan.
They say you can't enter the island without people grabbing your car. If you drive anything fancy, they will nearly break your windscreen, and they'll be telling you how much they give. That's how bad it is. Like
Show love, show love,
show love.
show love.
Yeah.
On that note, show love. We see you next week.
All right. No
Spread
stress.
love.